Here, let's make sure. Ah, hello. Peace and love with 31. How are you doing? Hello. What is that? Not okay. They're coming up so fast I can't even see it. But hello, everyone who just joined. Um, I wanted to hop on real quick. Hello, hello. Um, Okay, I am. I think that's what it says. Hello, how are you? How are you? What? Oh, Lim, how are you? How are you? Hi. Hello, Cheryl from Hampton, Virginia. Hey, how are you? Well, I'm Lashana from New York, but I live in Atlanta now, so all is well, all is well. It's cold outside and it's a Wednesday, so that hump day, getting over that. But I wanted to hop on here. Um, Today, one, to be consistent and make sure that I'm out here and speaking to people. Yes, it is hump day. Oh my gosh, you don't even know how hard it was for me to get up and get going this morning, but I did it and made it happen. But for those of you who don't know me, I am Lashana Williams. I am the Success Navigator. I am CEO and founder of Women's Journey to Success. I am also the author of The Stranger Within, One Woman's Journey to Self-Love. So pick up your book today. It's on Amazon. And I help women to achieve their desired level of success, to find that profession that is aligned with their passion and purpose. So they find the Friday on a Monday. So they're not wishing for that Friday on a Monday. You know how we go into work and we're like, oh my gosh, it's only Monday and we're wishing like, oh, I wish it was Friday or I wish it was the weekend. I help women to find that profession, whether it's the corporate career or whether it's their business, so that they're not wishing for a Friday on a Monday. So that is what I do and that is who I am. But today I wanted to talk about something that kind of happened today. As a leader and as a manager, I have to have very crucial conversations. And today I had to have one of the hardest conversations any manager could ever have with an employee. And it broke my heart and then it made me mad. One, because the person did not take charge and take control of their career. They allowed corporate America, once again, to control their destiny. And so the writing was on the wall, could see what's going to happen, but instead of taking charge of his career and making moves and making changes in his activities, even updating his resume, networking strategically, or even looking for another job, he allowed corporate America to basically run his career and manage him out. And so now today, he unfortunately may not have a job, and it's all because he didn't see the signs and take notice and take heed and not allow corporate America to, or anyone else. I'm blaming it on corporate America, but anyone else. No one should have the power or the authority to manage your career. You should be the captain. You should be the author. You should be the authority on your career. No one else should be managing their career for you. There are certain signs that you should notice and certain things that you should always do in order to take charge of your career. Many of us get into a job and we get complacent and we think that this is going to last forever. And let me tell you, no, nothing is forever. And even if it is, you still need to make preparations so you know what happens. So no one can ever manage your career for you. And so you can always have that power to make that decision, right? You always want to have an option, and the option and the choices need to be yours, not theirs. So tap the screen as this is resonating for you, because I know many of us, myself included, I got into a job and I was like, oh, this is going to be the best thing. And, I'm going to ride this out and be here for like 7-10 years or whatever. And in that time, I never once updated my resume. I didn't take the time or the opportunities to meet people and strategically align myself with people and make those right connections and build those relationships with people that I needed to do. I didn't take time to invest in myself. And I looked up and I was like, oh man, I need to snap out of this. And I remember one day my boss said to me, if I left today, who would know you? Who would know what you bring to the table? If I left today, who knows who you are? And that was the day that I woke up and I snapped out of that little haze that I was in and was like, oh, no, 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 no. I need to manage my career. That I am not here because of my boss, and that my career does not end when she leaves. So I need to make allowances for myself. I need to manage my career. And from that day forth, I update my resume. I make sure people know who I am and what I bring to the table. I build my brand so you know what I stand for throughout the company, not just within my department. Okay? And I volunteer for different projects so other people throughout the company know what I can do and know what I bring to the table. So it's not just my manager speaking on my behalf. Other people can say, you know what, that Lashana, yes, she is a hard worker. And yes, she does think out of the box. And yes, she is innovative. A lot of people don't do that. They think that, oh, okay, I'm doing a good job in my department and that's all I need to do. Let me tell you that's great. That'll get you a paycheck, but it won't get you that promotion and it won't get you known throughout the company. So if you want to move around, or even if you want to someday go to another company, because this world is small. It may be big and, diameter or what have you, but people know people, and when, this is all about who you know and who knows you. And so today I wanted to hop on that because that was, like I said, I had that conversation with this young man, and not once or not any day did he make allowances or did he make the moves to take charge of his career. He allowed the organization to manage his career and dictate where he should be. And so today, like I said, he may not have a job, and then tomorrow there's no options for him because he didn't make the allowances that he needed to. So I say today, if you're on this scope right now, or if you're listening to the replay, you need to take some steps and to manage your career. One, always update your resume. Keep it updated. Even if you've been in your job for 5-10 years, always keep your resume updated. 2, always build relationships. Whether you're that, people always say, well, I'm an introvert, and introvert only means that your energy comes from within. It does not mean that you can't speak to people and that you don't like people. You're not a social misfit. So you can build relationships, but you build them organically, and that's okay. But it's all about who you know and who knows you. So start building those relationships today. Start doing it organically, wherever. You don't have to wait for a networking function to build a relationship. And that's what many people do. They're like, oh, well, I need to go to this function. No, if you have a cafeteria, go to the cafeteria and speak to somebody. Have lunch with somebody. Ask somebody for coffee one day. Everybody wants to talk about themselves. So do that. Build those relationships, because you never know who you're going to need or who needs to know you for that next job, that next promotion, that next opportunity, right? So 3, you need to do something outside of your immediate department or your immediate group. Other people within the company should know your name. I'm not saying everyone within the company, but there should be more people in the company that know your name than just your immediate department. If only your immediate department know who you are, you might want to change that, like right now, like tomorrow. So you may want to volunteer or get on some committee or do other things that can get you out there so other people can see what you're all about. Because if your department was disbanded or your manager left today, who knows the value that you bring to the company? So ask yourself that, right? And so the other thing that you want to do is you want to build your brand, and that takes time. That takes time, and I do a whole program about building your brand and brand awareness and personal branding. But you want to build your brand. You want people, when people hear your name, something should automatically resonate with them. Like for me, people know, okay, yep, she's all about that development. She's all about that coaching. She's all about doing, getting that business done. So they know immediately when they hear Lashana, they know something about me, right? They may say, oh yeah, she's direct, she's to the point, but she does good work. So you want to build your brand, and you want people to know who you are and know what you stand for, right? So those are the 4 things that I would say right now, tomorrow, start doing that so that you can be the manager of your career, so you could be the boss of your career, and that no one else will have the power to take that away, to manage your career or navigate it for you, because you might not like where it ends up. So I say today, take charge of your career, be the boss of your career so that you will not lose money, because that's what happens. You will not lose time, and then you will not be stuck somewhere where you don't want to be. So again, this is Lashana Williams, the Success Navigator. I am the CEO and founder of Women's Journey to Success. You will find me on Facebook. I'm on Twitter. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Like I said, it was near and dear to my heart, and I had to kind of get this out. I'm not feeling really good right now, but I was like, nope, somebody needs to hear this, because I do not want another person to not take charge of their career. I do not want somebody to look up and then they maybe corporate America or what have you, or your boss, your man, wherever you work, they have the power and they take away your options and all of that stuff. And so you're sitting there like, what am I going to do next? I don't want that to happen to you or anybody else. So thank you. Yet you have to take charge, because if you don't, I'm telling you, somebody else will, and you will not like it. That you will not like it. You will either be in a dead-end job or you won't have a job. Either way, you won't like it. So you need to be in that job. And sometimes we take jobs and we do things that we don't like to do so that we could do things that we want to do. And that's okay, because you know why? That is our option. That is our choice. But when the choice and that option is taken away from us, that's what I don't want. And that's why I am a coach. And that's why I do what I do. That's why I am a parallelpreneur. So yes, I do have my 9 to 5, but that's why I coach women. I have my programs. I have my business, because I do not want the power and the choice to be taken away from anybody else. So again, this is Lashana Williams. I'm just hopping on to say hello and tell you to take charge of your career. CEO and founder of Women's Journey to Success. It's a Facebook community, so go out there. It's Women's Journey to, the number 2, Success. And also the author of The Stranger Within, One Woman's Journey to Self-Love. And hope you get your copy. And also I am doing an event soon, so I will provide you with information on that. It is going to be an awesome summit that's going to be held here in Atlanta. So stay tuned for that as well. So I bid you good night, and thank you for joining this scope. Tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow you need to take charge of your career. Good night, bye.